They live happily ever after on their farm, where they homestead in the glorious Midwest. They are the heart and soul of Butler Family Farm. Whoa. Goats, cows, chickens, dogs, and cats. Let's not forget the donkeys, llamas, and horses. Whoa. They created a bountiful, sustainable life together on their 100-acre paradise. It may be hard work, but they are doing it. Jerry and Susan together, hand in hand. Thank you for coming, and please take a moment to like and subscribe to Butler Family Farm. Check the notification icon as well, so you can see all the beautiful things, from plants and food, beekeeping and farm life, all that we see and sow every day from dawn to dusk.
Hello, everyone.
Happy Monday, happy Monday.
All right. Whew.
So the new song came.
The new song came from Tim and Stevie, or Stevie and Tim. I don't know who goes first, but thank you very much, Tim. That's why we played the new song on there. I hope Stevie got a chance to hear it.
Or you tell her that we played it tonight.
Hello,
yes.
Penny. All right, so Susan's going to say hello, everybody, real quick. She's got it. Oh, dear.
Can you pause just a second?
No, I can't pause.
Can you be? Hold on just a second. You got my text. Okay.
All right. Sorry, guys. We'll tell you what's going on here in a little bit.
Okay, so I started because the chat, rolls and we miss names at the beginning. So I've been trying to write them down. So I'm going to go for my list first. I'm not sure where I end up. I think I got all the way up to where Devil Dog signed on. So let me. So first off, we had Tiffany from Canadian Family Live, and then Demoose Barbecue Adventures, and then Richard Hestelow welcome in. That's an unfamiliar
Yeah.
name to us, but we hope you enjoy this live, and we're here every Monday at 5:45, just jaw jacking all the way through. Then we haven't seen Katie of Greenland Quilter for a hot minute, so welcome back, Katie. It's nice to see you here. Belt Loop 29 checked in. Karen, we've been having this back and forth on the last name, pronunciation of the last name. Karen Gaddiosi.
Gaddiosi.
And then Peaceful Dads, I'm glad you're feeling a little bit better. I know you're not feeling up to normal, but you are feeling better. That's great. Tim Mitchell checked in. Greg Johnson stopped by. Welcome back, Greg Johnson. And Phil Beck, enjoy that glass of wine. And Devil Dog checked in from work. Penny Ortiz is here from.
And Tim Mitchell's here.
I did say Tim
Oh,
Mitchell.
did you? Okay.
Uh-huh. And I think I'm.
And you got Ann Phil Beck.
Yep.
And there's Katie. Okay.
Gail's Health Journey. This is a new channel for Gail's Southern Living. It's a new channel she's starting up. I believe it's on healthy choices. And then
You said Urada Devil Dog?
I did Urada Devil Dog, and there's Rich Cat Ranch Kathy.
Okay.
Hi, Kathy. Texas Kathy.
Okay.
Tim Mitchell said that was a test song. I told her, but I'll replay it for her. And yeah, Des, it's still Gail's Southern Living. She has another channel, Gail's Health Journey. And then who else do you see?
I'm looking through real quick. I'm
Belt
trying
Loop
to.
and Ralph. And Ralph, I meant to shout out your tech talk Saturday for last Saturday. I totally forgot. I hope it was successful. But Ralph of Webb's Web is here.
Yes. And he got his cup, and it's in one piece.
Oh, good. And the
Yeah.
Moose got a cup. It wasn't broken,
But the box was
but
smashed.
it looked like the box, it could have been, the box looked like it'd been kicked around quite a bit.
Okay. Got it. I'm back up here. Okay.
And then, yeah, Katie, we totally enjoyed our Alaska trip. There's several videos out there that we put together, that Jerry's put together actually. And yeah, if you watch them, some of them make you feel like you're right there with us. So Arlene is here in the house.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Texas Kathy. Richard Heslow is Rich of Rich Cat.
Oh, okay.
That's him. So I'm going to make a note right here.
Yeah, so okay.
When they use their real names, it's
Yeah, it kind of throws us off. Arlene's in here. Thanks for coming in, Arlene. Thank you, and thanks for dropping all the links she does. She's an awesome moderator. I had a little problem when I first started this. I guess Facebook is not going live on here. It did not pick up the Facebook Live for whatever reason it is. I don't know. I'll have to check it out later. It said it could not pick it. So everybody that comes on here will have to come in through YouTube. I won't have any Facebook people. It says that the connection is disconnected, unable to stream.
Well,
So-
Christine uses Facebook to watch
So
us.
she won't be able to see
and
us then.
Carla, your sister, uses Facebook to watch us, so we'll have to let them know.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I don't understand what's going on here.
Katie says y'all should do a cruise over here in Greenland too. The summer tourism season via cruise ships went good. That's good because that's some dollars for your cities.
Okay, so let's do the wheel. I have to apologize to you guys. I must have missed a crap load of super chats last week because I thought we were like at 22, 25 spaces. When I got done adding them all up, it was like 60 some odd. So we're gonna do the wheel of luck right now for whatever they want to have.
Farmall and Ford's is here.
Who?
Farmall and
okay.
Ford's.
And you see that there's basically 5 people that leave all the super chats are on the wheel, and I'm going to do I couldn't go and make the wheel too much bigger. It'll see nothing. As is, you can't see me. That's not a bad thing though. Then I'm going to shuffle this up, and you can see every time it goes down small, it comes back up. It's shuffling them, and we're going to do one more shuffle, and then we're going to spin this wheel and see who wins. And it could be either pins or coaster, or a pin, coaster, or dominoes. Oh, I guess 19 seconds would go too long. Well, maybe not. Anne Quebec, you won. So, Anne, thank you very much. I'm going to do how to get this off here now. Oh, let's see, go back here and then close that out. And then we go to this and click on that. And we're going to put give the word up there. So, you got a lot of you guys already put it up. I saw that. And the names are popping up there. And let's see, where are we at? What I'm doing here. Giveaway. Come on.
Hey, Troy Sutton, how are you doing tonight?
Okay, so this is the
Anne
size
says
of
coasters, please.
coasters. Okay. Anne, do you have any particular channel that you want a coaster of? Our channel or somebody else's channel? If I have the sticker, I can use them. Back to the chat. Come on. No. Okay. So did you see what she says?
Not yet.
Okay. All right.
So, how was your week?
Well, hold on. Let's talk about this chocolate chip thing you got up there.
Well, it's October is National Cookie Month,
Right.
and each week is going to be a cookie. And
Okay.
this week it's chocolate chip.
Okay. Do you want me to show what you're going to do? Right.
Yeah, it's early, but you could.
Well, I can show it. I gotta bring it up. It's on tab, and it's right there. And I'm going to share this. And I don't know if it's showing or not. And it's not sharing. Okay, because I got to do this. Okay, there it is. That was weird. Okay, that's what it is, folks.
And you can either have green or blue.
And I got to go over here to, I guess, bring it up a little bit. So there's either green or it could be a blue jar. And I think they should be seeing the blue jar. So that's what we're going to give away with the word today. Okay, so I got to go back over here. And
Anne said any channel you have.
Okay. So we'll move that. Okay, so that's what it is. So that's what we're giving away tonight. All right, so let's talk about this week. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. I gotta go get that real quick. You want to start talking about what happened on Wednesday when I drove the car to have the acupuncture done, and then Robert took the car, and I ran back.
Right. Wednesday, the car actually made it 2 trips up to Joplin. Jerry does acupuncture up in Joplin, and then he had his chiropractic appointment. And then Robert has a class that he goes to on Wednesday night. So he drove up there, and as he was coming down, we were doing the Not So Newlywed Game on Another Time Linda's channel. We were going against Simply Jan Homestead and the Boss. They won, of course, which they should because it was their anniversary day. But anyway,
we let them win.
Anyway,
that's what that's our story. We're sticking with it.
At the beginning of it, he calls us. Robert calls and says, he's coming through this particular part of the road where the speed limit's 45, but it goes up a hill, and he wasn't getting any power, and it was just really, really bad. And the check engine light was flashing. It was flashing. So we told him to get to the top of the hill, pull over to the gas stations there, and we would get there as soon as we could. So we did. And when we got there, we found out that there wasn't any oil in the car. So we went in.
Yeah, which is really weird because we've never had a problem with oil. As far as we know, we never had a problem with oil before.
So we went in and bought 3 quarts of oil, and we put in 2.5 quarts, and Jerry drove it home. And
I got it home, and I have this little fix-it thing. I could plug it into the car to read why that was the engine was flashing, and they said it had a misfire in it, and it had some other things that was combustion, misfire, and something else. Well, I cleared it, thinking that maybe that would take the car, will at least have some power. We could drive it back up to Joplin to the IKEA.
We made we made an appointment to go and get the oil change, which it was due for anyway. We wanted to do that before we do our little.
And I told the guy what had happened. He said, you shouldn't have cleared it. You should have had it towed up here. And I'm thinking, hey, Jennifer Ocean Homestead. I said, well, thinking, we got to pay for that as long as they have it towed up there, plus to pay the oil change. And I'm thinking, if I could drive it there, to wherever the problem was, then I'd rather drive it there because, I don't want to be paying $150 tow fee. So the guy said, well, yeah, but that check engine, when it comes on and starts flashing, that's a bad thing. You got to bring it up right away. I'm thinking, okay. And we had that engine rebuilt. We're actually, Susan, I hate to say this, but Susan was driving and we were going to a bowling tournament. And this is before my knee surgery. And, hey, Joy Sutton. And she stopped and got gas in it. And I wasn't paying attention to her because I was getting something to eat. And Robert and I were getting something to eat. And we got back in the car and she started driving. All of a sudden started knocking and stuff. And what the heck? What's that? Gas had water in it or something? Well, she ended up putting diesel in it.
The short story.
The short story is, long story short. So,
and we drove from that, basically our house in a sense, shy 20 miles to Springfield.
Right. And started back.
And I drove several times within the parking lot to keep the engine,
So anyway, we get halfway back and the thing stops running altogether. And we had to have a tow truck come pick us up. We didn't get home till like 9 o'clock that night, dark. The guy towed the car up to, okay, welcome home, Double Dog. The guy took the car up to IKEA, dropped it off. It only had 41,000 miles on it, so we knew it was covered under warranty, whatever it was, except for we didn't realize it was Susan put diesel in the engine. We hadn't figured that out yet. We thought there was something else wrong with it. Well, long story short of that, they checked it all out, found out that it had messed up the engine and stuff, and they rebuilt it. It was $6,000 in. That $6,000 we wish we didn't have spent, but we needed a car, and we had just recently, not just recently, we had only owned it for a year.
Yeah, it was relatively
a year
new
and a half.
to us. Yeah.
It's a fairly new car. So the guy tells us today, or tells
recently,
us
Friday
tells us, well, you should have brought it up here. If it flashes again, get it up here right away. It's okay, fine. Well, Robert drove it up there to go to his meeting on Friday night. And it started flashing. So he called us and I said, take it there right now and drop it off. There's nobody there. Take it there.
And we had discussed this before he left. So he knew where he was going. And we knew that, and he knew there was nobody there, that he was going to drop it off, leave the keys, and we would come up and pick him up.
Right. So that happened. It started flashing. He went ahead, drove her up to IKEA, dropped it off, gave the keys to somebody there. They said they'll call us the next day. Well, the next day was Saturday.
Well, no, they didn't say they would call. But
they told Robert somebody would call us the next day because they had all the paperwork they had. They'd call us because the car was sitting there and let us know what's going on with it.
Right, and their service department was open.
And their service department was open on Saturday.
So I had already called also when I went up to pick him up and left a message. So Saturday comes.
So we figured we'd get a phone call. Well, Saturday comes and we get up and we have cows in the field. In field 6, and they were supposed to be over in 10, and there's a couple. We thought there's only 3 of them in there, so we go down there and figure out what's going on, and move the cows out of field 10 into 8, which is where Robert lives, and they were where Wayne lives. Sorry, where Wayne lives, and there's grass there that they could quote unquote eat for a couple of days, and we'd move them on Sunday or Monday. Well,
hi, Christy Betts.
We had a new baby calf that was born out there, which is a red calf. And we were excited about that. Well, we ended up getting all the cows after a long, drawn-out thing because there was like 10 cows they had gotten out. Come to find out the fence wasn't working very good. It only had 0.6 volts. So that's the reason why they were getting out because it wasn't doing anything it was supposed to.
It wasn't shocking them.
It wasn't, they can smell the electricity, so they, hey, this is free range. So we end up finding there was 10 cows in 6 when I coaxed them out of 6 and I got them all down and we got them all together and there's a couple of shorts out to show that. Got them all together into 8 where they belong and we're thinking, okay, everything's hunky-dory. So Robert and I spent the day, a good portion of the day, trying to figure out where the fence was short, found out where the fence was short and that, fixed it, and we thought, okay, we're good. Well,
we were tired.
Yeah,
we were tired.
It was
we were going from like 9 o'clock that
At
morning.
8 o'clock actually was when I went out there. I started to go out there. It was 8.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I'll have to watch my clock next time.
Well, whatever. It was 8. That's because Lee had gotten up and I forced him to hurry up and drink his coffee to go.
Oh, on Saturday. So anyway, we were in here catching our breath, and Jerry says, you need to call up there to Kia and see what's going on.
Right.
So that's Saturday. So I did that.
And we had discussed this. We thought if they're going to say it's going to be like $4, $5, $6, $7,000, we just take the car, trade it in on another car, and
go from there.
And we go from there. And we, thanks to Moose and thanks to Des we just go from there and figure out what we're quote unquote we're going to do. Money wise, because we figured, well, we almost got the tractor paid off. We almost have this, so we can, we could afford a little bit bigger car payment if we had to. Not that we want to, but if we had to, we could do it. Emily. That's Emily.
Oh, okay. Hi, Emily.
It's M budget. Budget.
Buglet.
But yeah, that's the name was Emily.
Okay. So the guy told us that we had our car was there and that we had.
He said he had to go out and check engine light was still flashing. I'm going like, yeah, dude, it was flashing last night. It's going to flash this morning, but whatever. And he would call us back.
But he said that
he would call us back and went out and checked it. Then called us back and said there's a $381 check why it was problem with it, and that because it was flashing, and that we would have to pay that or agree to pay that if the under warranty didn't cover it, because it's got a 150,000 mile warranty on it, and it was at 147,000. Even though the engine was really built at 41,000, the whole car has 150,000 warranty on it, but it was at 147,000. So
I have to correct you, because he said when we first talked to him on Saturday that we had used the fix-it thing and that we had voided the warranty.
That was on Friday.
No, this was on Saturday as well. And then we said, we took it up there. He told us to drive it. If it flashed, take it into the service.
Right.
And that's what we did. He said, well, I'll go out and check it. He hadn't even looked at it because he's recognized the car.
Tomato.
Not quite.
Make a long story even longer.
You got lots of time.
No, I don't. So, anyways, they called us back, and he said that he was going to submit it to IKEA to see, because he was missing. We had always taken the car there for oil changes. At least I thought we were taking it there for oil changes, and it's always 100% synthetic. And they told us on Friday that every 1,000 miles, it's acceptable for it to use 1 quart of oil. And I'm just freaked. I still cannot wrap my brain around that, because if I had a car that was losing a quart of oil every 1,000 miles, I would think there's something wrong with it. Seriously. I talked to Devil Dog, and he was saying, yeah, he goes, if I had a car that's leaking that much, or losing that much, I'd be wondering if it's leaking out of it or it's burning or what. And I said, yeah, it just does make sense. 1,000 miles for a quart seems like an awful lot of oil usage.
Virginia Anderson's here. Alexander's here.
Hey, Virginia, that they said that's acceptable, and I thought, not in my eyes, is not acceptable. 1,000 per 100,000. a quart per 100,000 miles, as far as I'm concerned, is not acceptable. But anyways, that there are standards. So he said he would have to submit it, and he'd call us and let us know. But if they were going to be accepting it, or we would have to do pay for a new engine, or what the deal would be. So Susan and I sat here and talked about it, and she said she thinks she took it to Jiffy Lube before, but she would, they were closed on Saturday, but they would check on with them today, and I don't know if she went and got the paperwork from them or not.
No, I didn't get it.
Okay, well, we have to go back there. We think it went to Jiffy Lube a couple times, but anyways, the guy calls us back at like 4:30 and said that they're ordering a new engine. It'll be here in a couple days. That it's all been paid for by the warranty, which we thought, yeah, and I thought, yeah, well, I'll wait till I see, the bill saying no fee, because I just, there's always seems like there's something's going to come up. And so we asked the guy, is there any kind of warranty on this new engine? He said, yeah, you got 3,000 miles.
1,500.
or 1,500, whatever. I mean, what, cutting hairs. So I thought,
Sorry.
they could put a crappy motor in it that lasts 2,000 miles, and we drive 2,000 miles and it goes out. We don't know. So what Tim say? The soul leaks nothing until it hits 105,000 miles on a 100,000 mile warranty.
So you can see it better.
Well, then all the oil leaks leaked and left. The engine blew it. See, now I can't.
That's not good.
No. So they say it's covered. We had a 150,000 mile warranty. They said it's covered, and we're waiting for a new motor to come in. So that was that. So then this morning we get up and find out Robert had to go in for a urine UA, I guess they call it. And he comes back and says there's cows in 6 again. We're thinking, what? And it's Ursula. It's our trouble calf, and we're going to have to probably ship her out of here because she does not respect the fences at all. She just jumps right over them, and I can't see. She's got to be at least 1,400 pounds, and she jumps over those fences like they're like the cow that jumped over the moon. I mean, it's just
she's very agile doing it.
Yeah,
too.
it's just
We've
nothing. Unbelievable how easy it is for her to jump over that thing. I just can't get over that. But anyways, and the fence is pretty dang hot. It's at 7 VW, so I mean it's pretty, KWs. So it's pretty hot. But so she got out. So we had to go move cows this weekend, and we got all the cows moved just wonderfully into field 3 where they're got grain and stuff, except for Oreo Cream, Devil Dog calls her, and this little red calf. And they're coming up the lot behind, and all of a sudden they just think, oh my gosh, what are we doing? Where's our moms? They turn around and both bolt out back the other way. And I'm trying to drive the mule and try to cut them off. I get them cut off once, and I got the white one, the little white one in oatmeal turned around and started going back the other way. The red one darted past me, darted past Susan, got in the alleyway, jumped into 6, ran down 6, jumped out of the alley, out of 6 into the alleyway. Robert's behind it, chasing it. You try to keep up with it. It goes into 8 where they were all at, and then, it disappears.
Hi, Anita.
So, hey, Chrissy Betts. So we go down there looking for it. Well, we're trying to find out. I got the other group out there looking for him. We're all out there wondering where this calf disappeared to. Then Robert said it jumped the fence, went through the creek, and jumped back into 10, and it was into 10. Well, 10's got
10 foot high.
10 foot high, tall bluegrass in there, and you can, if she was in there, it was in there. I don't know. I think it's a she. If it was in there, it's hard to find. So we thought, well, we'll let her go for a while and see if she comes back out to go to her mom because she's going to be hungry. So
her mother is a bottle fed baby that we bought from a guy that didn't want a bottle feed.
Who is?
The little
Ursula?
No, the other girl.
The
one that's missing.
He said,
call her
is
Ruby
Ursula a
Tuesday.
baby? No, Ursula is a full-grown mama cow. And, she's had 2 or 3. 2 babies for us already. But
she takes good care of them.
Yeah. And she takes care of other ones because she brought a bunch of little babies with her into field 6. They all followed her in there. And when she went back out of the field of 6 on Saturday, she, instead of going through an open gate, she jumps over the fence, and these little ones follow her right over it. I'm going like, man, she's teaching them a bad habit, So these 3 little calves jumped right up over the. Well, one of them didn't jump all the way; it fell on its nose. But they followed her right on over. Hey, big sister, where are we going? So,
Gail, the word is up in the corner. You're missing a letter.
What?
Don't worry about it.
No,
and he asked earlier, who is the mama of the little red one?
Oh,
and that's what I was trying to
say. Okay, I see that.
Ruby Tuesday. She's got 3/4 Angus, and she's got Gelvy.
Yeah, and she's got Charles. Charles is her dad. That's why she's red.
Yeah, and the Gelvy is a red because when Ruby was little, she was a dark red, and then she's turned black. That's why she's called Ruby Tuesday.
Yeah. So yeah, Gelvies are a red calf. So,
Uh-huh.
anyways,
She is cute too.
so we've been chasing cows.
Again,
And we got a little girl. I don't know where she's at. We're gonna have to go out there and probably hopefully tonight we'll still have daylight when we get done with this, or we'll have to go out tomorrow morning and see if we can find her. So
in the past, when they're little, because she was born over in Field 10, so she's been over there for at least 2 weeks, if not, and so she's
Maybe
still
3.
September. She's almost the same size as the little creamsicle one, and normally, they're still nursing, and so the mom's going to be looking for her. She's going to be looking for mom. We have left it open,
yeah, so she can
her, so that she can make her way to her mother. I don't know if Ruby's a real vocal mama. Some of them are. Some of them
will
are.
really will call for the babies. The babies come running, and some of them won't.
Yeah,
I don't know if she is or not. I don't think she is.
I'm not sure either.
She was more interested in food than she was her baby.
Well, they all were.
Yeah.
They
all wanted grain, so they didn't care about the white one for the cream, the Oreo cream one. They didn't care about her calf either. But her calf one was looking for a mom. When I finally got her to look at the right place and see her mom, she went right to her.
Yeah.
So it's if I can get a hold of that calf, that red calf, I try to lasso it and tackle it and pick it up and put it in the mule and drive it to its mother. So
that
anyways,
works. So that was how we spent Monday. So it's
that's how I spent the day, and
a lot of calf work.
And then you moved the chickens.
Yeah, but I told Jerry I was going to give him a little bit of break because what he wants to do, it's been hard hit and miss getting out there because of other things, priorities and whatever. But the meat chickens needed to be moved. They were just getting too big for where they were at, and it was like a week past due. So I said, why don't we just put them out in the dog kennel? I'll clean it up, and we'll put them in the big one, and the 3 girls can go in the little one, and the boys can just be in the house because they're pretty good.
Not yet, Eddie. I would have done it today if I had time, but I didn't have time. But as soon as I feel let's get this calf back, I'm going to try to find another dealer in the area and call and find out what they say.
Oh,
call and ask them if it's true that 1,000 every 1,000 miles a quart of oil is acceptable.
Yeah.
So we'll call the Kia dealership in
Springfield.
Yeah.
So I moved them. So we moved the meat chickens this afternoon, and I've already been out to check on them, and they look like they're settling in pretty good. So they're just out there temporary. They're still going to go out in the chicken tractor for a couple of weeks, but right now they've got a place where they can spread their wings.
Yeah.
And they're getting big and they're heavy.
Tim, I'm not really great with the rope. I'm not bad with the rope. The problem is once I get them roped, they usually drag me because unless I have a poster to wrap the thing around, they're usually big enough that they can pull me and drag me through the field. And it usually takes somebody else a couple minutes to run over and get on the rope also. If 2 people get on the rope, they can't pull me. So I'd rather not rope them. I'd rather just grab them by the tail and then flip them to the ground and then scoop them up. And once they're in my arms, they can't get out of my arms because their feet can't get onto anything. But so
Paul Adventures, the car is not fixed yet. It's it's at the dealership right now, waiting for a motor that's been ordered.
Yeah, hopefully they said they got one on the way. So, but so our thing is what we talked about is that we only owe 5 payments on the car,
something like that.
4 or 5 more payments on the car before it's paid off. What we're going to do is even if the engine isn't covered under any kind of quote unquote warranty,
we have a plan.
We have a plan to pay it off, and then we'll look for another car, and we'll have that car as a backup car to use.
Hi, Andale. How are you? Devil Dog says a Kia Soul is considered to have normal oil loss if it uses less than 1 quart of oil per 1,000 miles, according to
that's
guidelines.
The guy. That's what they told me, but that just still seems this doesn't sound right. You get the oil change every 7. They want you to do it every 7 to 10,000 miles. I usually do it every 5,000 miles or close to it. So if you did every 5,000 miles, you're going to use 5 quarts of oil, which is more than it holds between oil changes.
Didn't you ask the guy about you don't remember, as growing up, your dad doing
And he
all
said,
that
"Oh
kind
yeah,"
of
but he said now they're all enclosed engines, and they
Yeah,
they don't have this, they don't have that. And I'm thinking, I don't know. It just doesn't mean, Would he say that
ridiculous,
yeah,
ridiculous.
ridiculous. I think it just I don't know. I just know when I grew up and I worked on cars that had carburetors that if you car would use more than a quart of oil for every 5,000 miles, there was something wrong with your car. You had a leak, or you're burning oil, and you had a blown head gasket or something. They're saying 1,000 every 1,000 miles at 1 quart's acceptable. I'm thinking, either they have to make the engines better
Mm-hmm.
or something. I don't know. I just, I just can't. I still can't wrap my brain around it.
And that was from Saturday.
Yeah, and I've been just, I want to say him hawing about it, but it's like I keep saying to myself and going like, that's ridiculous. That's just unacceptable.
Hi, Carol. The Ramblin' Peach is here.
Hey, Carol.
And she's going live at 7:00 after us. So stay tuned for her.
Oh,
You need to check the word again, Carol.
you need
You're missing a few
hashtag
things. You're missing part of it.
and a chip.
Chip.
You're missing a chocolate chip. Anyways, so that was a week. So I told it last week I would show this, and I got one that
the acupuncture.
yeah and I'm going to bring this to the camera. And hopefully you'll be able to see it. Let me put my hand up there, and you tell me if it focuses or not, Susan. Is it on there? Can you see it?
Yeah, it's just a little.
You see the gold thing?
Yes.
Okay.
I said yes.
All right, that's the pin or
pin.
I guess you call it.
Like it's like a mini, not a mini, but a micro mini push pin.
And then they put those 5 in each ear. That's the acupuncture. I remember who it was. Somebody asked me about it if it worked and stuff. And they said they were afraid of needles and stuff, but it works. Oh yeah, I think you're right. Greg says that all new cars are junk. Newer cars are junk, and I agree. I mean, they don't make things that they used to. They don't make them to last anymore. So it's like our stove. Our stove stopped working. As soon as we went out to cook on the stove one day, or in this oven, and she couldn't bring the temperature up. Well, I started looking at it and started checking around. Well, the up button stopped working, but the down button worked. Yeah, I brought my chainsaw with only 20 hours. Okay, I know about that. Though that's because unless you're using gas that's already pre-mixed in a can, and you're buying gas at a gas station, that ethanol gas is what scores the cylinders. You have to use ethanol-free gas in chainsaws, and I just buy the gas in a gallon jug already made up because it's less hassle for us to do it. And that takes care of the chains. And that I had done this already.
We went through that.
We went through it where we ruined 2 chainsaws using ethanol gas.
Nobody said
anything. Nobody ever said anything. It's like this oil change. He goes,
it's and I went, the manual.
He goes, it's in your manual that tells you that 1,000 miles is acceptable for a car. And I looked at it and said, dude, this is America. No red-blooded American is going to read that entire car manual. And he's, I said, no, not well. People in America, they always look at the manuals after they have a problem with the car. And I asked Eddie, and they said, yeah, I only look at it when I can't figure out what's going on with it. Then I look at the manual. Well, I agree. The manual's this thick. Who's going to sit there and read that whole entire manual so you know that you're supposed to check your oil and put oil in it every 1,000 miles? Well, we had 147,000 miles out. We never had a problem before. Oil light never came on. It's gone up for oil changes. Nobody's ever said, you were low on oil. You need to be sure you're checking it. Nobody ever said that.
Because I would have brought it home. I would have called you and told you.
And they said, we better start checking it then. And we would have kept an eye on it. But no, nobody ever said that. So it's like, you're supposed to, your everyday red-blooded Americans are supposed to know that a Kia cars are every 1,000 miles going to have to use a quart of oil. I mean, that's terrible. It's just terrible. And we as a society should not accept that. make them, make better vehicles. Instead of making this a throwaway society, we should be able to repair things. Anyways, I don't want to get on a rant, so because that's I get around rants about that. I hate throwing things away. I want to fix them and make them use them until there's nothing left of them, and then you can part it out or throw it away or whatever you want to do. But I just
So back to your
use it and throw it
acupuncture.
away. What about it?
Well,
I already said. I showed it.
I know, but
Yeah, I feel a lot better. My back pain's not as bad. My disposition on life was a little better until the car thing came up, But that's just that's not. I feel better, and I'm sleeping solider. Solider. A new word. I made a new word. Solider.
So, check in with Webster.
Yep. Hey, but you see that word in the dictionary? Remember, I made it up. Solider.
It's amazing that some of the words that are in the dictionary now.
Yeah.
So
anyways,
let's do a little spin.
Okay, you guys ready for the giveaway?
Does everybody have the word in? Hashtag.
Everybody got it in. Everybody say, give me a ones up if you guys are ready for it. Or how about give me a thumbs up if you guys are ready for it? Can't see the thumbs up anyways. But all right, here we go. Okay, I'm going to set it in 3, 2, 1. And the winner is.
I don't like that green color.
I don't know. Let's try something different with a red background.
No.
Hey, Carol, if you're still in here, hope you are. You need to email me your shipping address
And choose.
between green or blue. And she probably doesn't know what she won, does she?
She probably does.
She needs to see this again, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, there it is, Carol.
That's blue or
That's
green.
a blue one, or the green one. So you tell us what color you want, Carol.
You can do that in an email.
And we will get them shipped to you. Okay.
Get it ordered.
So I gotta do this and close this off.
How about our email address?
And you don't have that in here, I don't think.
Oh, you don't?
Nope.
Oh,
Oh yes, I do. Here you go.
I thought you did.
Honey, I've got 4 different things of this.
Of what?
Of the CVMX. It's 4 different weeks.
Oh.
There's the email address, guys. Or Carol. You need to.
Congratulations to you.
She wants blue. It says right here, blue.
Okay.
Okay. So Carol, email me your shipping address, and we will get that to you. Let's see what we do here.
So
Hide this and go back over here. And I'm gonna okay. So yeah. So let's say hello to our members.
Okay.
On the bottom, and I just have to wait till it goes back there so I can read it. So if you guys are members, and there's a few on here, there is a video that was put out for members only of the what I hear what it was about now. It's terrible.
that is bad.
Yeah. Anyways, there's a members only. Oh, I know it was. It was of this mini herd and the names that were the people who named calves. They're all those calves are out there. So.
Because we're keeping.
And I missed So those are keeping them. We're adding those to the herd this next year. So Susan did a little short of them, put it out there in another field themselves, so that you can see them how they're progressing. So we're going to say thanks to the posse, which starts off with the Wranglers, and we have Peaceful Des and Heaven's Fire 18. And Simply Jan Homestead, Tim Mitchell, and you unplugged me. The Roxanne Raccoon, Aunt Jan, and just doing our best. And then the farmhands are Kentucky Prepper 5, Lazy Days Ahead with Lisa and Jesse, the Stock Explorer, Goodwin Honey, and Dale Homestead. and your name can go here. So you guys can, if you want to join, and we'd love to have you. And then we got the Moose Barbecue and Outdoor Adventures, Derek Fowler, 1973, Pure Oki, Penny Ortiz, because she has two of them, Gail Southern Living, Rich Cat Ranch, and Philbeck. And Another Time. Thank you very much for being our members. We appreciate it. I did put, like I said, a short out there for you guys to see. And I hope you guys go watch it because it's going to be public on Wednesday morning. I think, yeah, it's Wednesday morning, I think it was.
So, yes, Miss Ann, I apologize. I was going to do a short on this, but I'll take time from the live to say thank you. I went to the post office on Tuesday and I got this wonderful bag. We got this wonderful bag, but it's going to be me. That says no problema.
No problema.
And it's got 3 cute little
Hey, Pete.
llamas on there, and I love it. Thank you very, very, very much. And again, I apologize for the delay in thanking and letting you know. But it was waiting for me in my locker box at the post office on Tuesday when I went to pay for my post office service. I have to do it before the 1st because prices went up at the post office again, y'all.
Yep.
Stamps are going up.
Everything just get out of hand.
So, but yes, thank you so much, Ann. I'm going to the local guild retreat this week, and I'm going to use it as one of my fabric bags.
Yep. So, anyways, if you guys didn't see the new song that was made by CV, it's in the beginning. You'll have to go back and watch the beginning again so you can hear the song.
Oh, shit.
She made that for us.
I never even thought to look at pockets.
Oh, there pockets?
She said there's seeds in the pocket.
Where's the pockets at?
No, I don't know.
Pocket? There's no pocket in there.
No. Well, I missed them because I don't. And
Did you throw the box away already?
No, it was a bag. It was a plastic mailing bag.
There's nothing in there in that.
No.
There's no pockets there.
No. I'll have to look again. Sorry, Ann. Were there pockets in the bag, or was it something else? Because I have.
We still have the bag over there. We'll have to go through the shipping
Yeah.
bag and see the bag in the back shipping bag.
Turn around.
She embroidered that herself, Susan.
I thought she
Oh, that's
did.
awesome. That is really awesome.
I thought I wasn't.
That really is awesome. I didn't realize that she had embroidered that herself. That's pretty darn cool.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Ann. Really, we love it. So it's inside. She said inside the bag. Inside the bag, there's supposed to be a pocket in there. Are we missing something? I don't see no pocket.
I found it.
Oh.
It's in the bottom. Oh, Sylvia Red Romaine.
Oh, okay. We found it. Look, I was looking for bigger bags. that was standard bags. Anything else in there?
Oh, life can be embarrassing sometimes.
Well, it is what it is.
Big fat foot and
Hey, Eddie's in there in the basement. He can talk to me.
Oh. Anyway,
that's why he said that. Okay. Anyways,
so we are going to. We've been very lax on it, but we're going to get going with it. We have 2 hydroponic setups to do.
I gotta get it set up.
Going to do lettuce and spinach and for the winter time because it's crap head lettuce and it's just terrible. It's just terrible. So this is going to go in there, and thank you so much, Ann. I appreciate it very much.
Man, that's pretty bad. But
I know, jeez.
I was thinking it was a regular envelope type seed envelope, not a ham. I mean, that's a small little envelope.
almost
2
like
postage stamp size.
Almost your acupuncture stuff.
Yeah.
Just a little teeny tiny thing makes a big difference.
So anyways,
we're goobers. Sorry, we are goobers.
Yeah,
No, it's not devil's lettuce.
Oh no, we better not be. No, we don't partake in those
So we
things.
haven't missed anybody.
No, only 25 tonight. But that's okay.
So
We enjoy the ones that are here.
yes. So meat chickens are moving along, and not too much else going. I've
My hydroponic system. One was we won from the Vineyard Chicks.
the first one we bought,
The first one I bought, yes.
and then we went through the.
And I raised lettuce last winter, and ate lettuce all winter long because I like to eat salads. Can't tell by
Yeah.
looking at me, but I do eat a lot of salads. I had a salad last night. Or was it last night?
No, it was the night before.
Night before last.
Last night we were eating ham.
Oh.
So, anyway,
Excuse me.
yeah.
Anyways, you
So
got anything else?
Nothing.
Well, next week we'll update you on the car because I'm sure I'm hoping they have the car done by then. It's gonna be fun around here because we have to think places to go, and we have only the truck, and so Susan's and it's diesel, so it uses a lot of fuel. But I have salads are good. I love salads. I have a bee meeting to go to tomorrow night, and Robert has a meeting to go to himself. And Susan has a quilting retreat she's doing
Thursday,
on
Friday, Saturday.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
It's just daytime. It's not going any place. It's local, and so I'll be home.
And I have projects I got to get done. I've got videos I've got to make, and I'm going to start making a video on the Wi-Fi extenders. I went through it, and on the video I'll talk about it because it's very interesting. They don't tell you this, and when when they send you that stuff, is you got to go buy stuff in order to be able to make it work. So, anyways,
Just life.
It's just like everything else. I mean, there's always some hidden charges.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yep.
And then Heather's in here from Milk and Honey Heritage Farm.
Hi, Heather. How are you doing?
Welcome in, Heather. It's been a while since I've seen you.
If y'all haven't had a chance to check out the Fall Fest 25 giveaway that's being hosted by Gail Southern Living, you should. It's a lot of small channels and some cute videos. And if you watch the entire video, which some of them are there, I think I saw some that were like 13 minutes, but there's some 3-minute, 5-minute. But when you watch the whole video, it counts, and leave a nice comment, and they've got a secret word or a phrase, or they ask you a question. If you incorporate that into your comment, then you could be their semifinalist. Some are doing prizes, some are not. But then that semifinalist is turned over to Gail, and she's building a wheel. She's got 40 channels right now, Jerry, that's doing it.
And to answer your question, Katie, yes, she's a quilter, but she's also a hooker. So if you know what that is, you'll know what that is.
Yeah.
The ladies who are hookers all know what a hooker means.
But anyway, Gail will spin a wheel, and one person will be a winner out of the semifinalists and receive Christmas in October. Or November, actually, because that's when we have to get our prizes in. But anyway, 40 gifts from each channel that participates in the giveaway. So check it out.
Oh yeah, see, acupuncture helps, Penny. All right, I'm trying to get caught up on the thing. It says, yeah. Oh, she's a long armor. She's a quilter and a long armor. Susan, Ann is a quilter and a long armor. Susan's just a quilter and a hooker.
I make the tops, and then I pay somebody else to do my sandwich.
And I tell you, she makes the tops. She's got lots of tops, no bottoms, but lots of tops. That's a standing joke around here with Robert and I. Is she'll make a quilt and say, "Oh, look at this quilt." We're looking at each other, going, "Well, when that's going to get finished off, that'll be 10 more years from now. She'll get it done." She's got probably. I'd be willing to bet you she's got
San Diego 20 years ago.
I bet she's got 10 to 20 quilt tops that are waiting to be stuffed and backing and the binding put on it.
And then to a quilter
Somebody told her. She said the other day she was making one for our grandson when he turns 21. He's just turned 16. And Robert and I said, "Oh, he might get it before he has his first baby." So it's, she means good, well, she, but she's got fabric all over the place. This is fab, like Robert says, she's just little shy of a hoarder in fabric, just a little bit. But she's a stacker. She stacks things all over, and problem is if you have something that you got yours sitting down, you have to tell her don't touch it, because if she'll go and she'll stack it someplace and then you'll never find it. So then you have to say, hey, did you touch this? She goes, oh, I don't remember touching it. And I said, well, don't touch it, just stack it someplace. Well, I did do stacks over here. Oh, sure. Yeah, here it is. Thank you very much. Yeah, she's a stacker. She's not really a hoarder, but she's a stacker.
So Heather at Milk and Honey says, got to get the honey bottle still.
She hasn't got any honey bottles yet?
Did she order some?
I don't know. She didn't order any honey from us.
Oh, okay.
She's talking about getting bottles for her bees.
To do your harvest.
She has bees. And I'm still waiting. Heather, I've got a bottle here with your name on. I'm waiting for you to tell me you got your bottle. So
Jerry jumped over me, and I didn't get to finish the giveaway part. But thank you, Des, for reminding me. The word for next week is peanut butter.
It's cookies. What do you expect? Oh, no, peanut butter. Peanut butter cookies.
Peanut butter.
Just peanut butter.
Yeah.
If you're allergic to peanut butter, you don't need to get into it.
That's the word for next week. Yes, Katie, I would.
Okay, if you answer a question right this one here.
Yep.
Would you be interested in doing a collab with me and quilting and hooking? Interactive podcast. Sure, she would.
Katie, I'm going to my sister's house in a couple of weeks for a couple of days, and it's been on my bucket list, and this is the best way to get it done, but I'm going to knit socks. I'm going to learn how to knit socks. My sister's putting together a plan, and my niece is there, and I'm going to come home and start knitting socks. That's going to be wintertime, so expanding my repertoire. Right,
and everyone, we will be sure that you go check out the Gales Fall Fest giveaway.
Fall Fest 25
giveaway.
Yep.
She just said she has over $1,000 in total prizes coming.
Awesome.
On that. So I know there was like 40 channels, maybe a little more than 40 channels now. But Susan has been posting out the smaller channels on our channel. So
on our community
on our community page, so they would get more views, and hopefully, and I notice there's a lot of people the views have gone up on some of those channels.
No, Heather, socks for my feet, not baby goat feet. They might get They get sweaters.
Yeah, we try to give the goat sweaters.
Hey, Jason.
Hey, Jason, welcome in. Am I missing something? Okay, yeah, thank you, Eddie, for doing that. Appreciate that, buddy.
Okay, so I'm not trying to be rude, but we're losing a little bit of daylight. So
yep, it's 59 minutes, so we got 15 seconds. So I'm going to end this in 15 seconds, guys, and I'm gonna end it with their song, with our song, not Tim's song, but our actual song we have, and you guys can, decide which one you like better if you want. I don't care. Anyways, thank you guys for coming.
Thank you all for sharing and letting us do our rants and raves and ramblings. We appreciate it very much.
Okay,
and everybody have a great, great week.
See you later.
From the West Coast to Missouri's land, we built this life with our own two hands. Cattle, goats, and donkeys too. Horses and llamas, we're a farm that grew. Chickens clucking, dogs running free. This is the place we're meant to be. Let the stinging begin, we're bee owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. Butler Family Farm, it's where we win. Let the stinging begin. Sunrise greatest hits, chores on the list. Bowling lanes at night, wood crafts we twist. Jerry's on the forge, Susan's quilting art. Robert's gaming strong, each plays their part. With everyday news stories unfold, living life, it never gets old. Let the singing begin, we're be owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain, these are the golden days we claim. Butler Family Farm, it's where we win. Let the singing begin. 18 years and counting, still going strong. Meetups with friends, our journey's long. From San Diego shores to Missouri's hills, we found our home, it gives us thrills. Let the singing begin, we're be owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain, these are the golden days we claim. Butler Family Farm, it's where we win. Let the singing begin, we're be owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain, these are the golden days we claim. Butler Family Farm, it's where we win. Let the singing begin.